There is just no way to say how heinous this is. I saw this news come across last night and I have just been feeling like someone punched me in the gut. If you're not aware of the organization Bikers Against Child Abuse, what they do is they support children in cases of child abuse where they have to go to court and face their abuser and things like that. A lot of times they work with child advocacy centers to identify children who are properly vetted that deserve these services, which also a lot of times leaves children out who haven't been able to have their case go into investigation in a trial. But so these people are volunteering their time to support children who have been abused, to create a sense of camaraderie, support. They will visit the child's home to make sure that if their abuser is free, that the child feels safe, knowing that there's someone sitting outside. They give these kids their own biker name and vests. They attend court with them. So to think that someone who is the vice president of an organization designed to support children who have been victims of domestic violence and sexual abuse and exploitation, participating in the very crime that they're supposed to be supporting children from is just absolutely vile. I understand that there are people who are just so depraved, but it's just like there's no humanity in this human person to do this kind of thing. They were not only downloading images of child sexual abuse, they were also sharing them with other people online. And this isn't the first time that an organization in this field has been affected by people like this. It's really upsetting because even for us, we want to be able to trust somebody. We want to believe that there are good people in the world. And of course there are, but it is just such a punch in the gut when someone inserts themselves into an organization like this and they're doing these vile things on the other side. Because we can't feel safe. We want to be able to trust people, and we cannot always trust people. We always have to be verifying that trust. And especially if you are an organization that serves children, whether it's a school system, a sports organization, or an organization like this where you're serving children who are vulnerable, the vetting and training and policies and procedures needs to be off the charts. It has to deter as best as possible anyone from ever thinking that they are going to be getting away with something like this. I hope this person never sees the light of day, because I can't think of anything worse than being the front of an organization like this, tainting their good name and the good work that they're trying to do, and then commit these same crimes in the background. It's just absolutely sick. We need to be more vocal about this because there are so many people who look at child sexual abuse images online, that prey upon children on the internet, that prey upon children in their own personal lives. You wouldn't believe it because they're so good at compartmentalizing that behavior that they don't associate with it. They see themselves as the person that we see every day. They don't consider that as part of themselves. They put that in a box and they shut the door and they lock it, and they only open it up when they want to go in there. So it's not enough for us to think that we don't know people who would do stuff like this. When we realize that 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys have been sexually abused, not only do we know many survivors, we absolutely know perpetrators. We need to be strong. Kids need strong advocates for their safety and protection. And these people walk among us. Most of them walk free. So for every sexual offender that even makes the registry, there are thousands who don't, who are never even reported, had their name said to another person that what they did to a child. So please stay strong, stay vigilant, keep yourself educated, and educate other adults and children especially to know that they are worthy of all the protection and safety in the world, that no one can take away their worth, because this person doesn't deserve to ever be around another human being ever again.